Trading is a game of probabilities, right? Because we put on a trade, we actually don't know if it's going to win or lose. We have our best guesses, we have our best laid ideas, but in reality, we don't know if it's going to win or lose because it's a game of probabilities, not certainties. This is the How to Trade Stocks and Options podcast, brought to you by 10MinuteStockTrader.com, where we cover finance, stocks, options, entrepreneurship, education, and money. And here's your host, voted one of the top 100 people in finance, Christopher Ewell. Are you ready to effortlessly take the guesswork out of trading in only 10 minutes a day? Well, the 10-Minute Trading Room is exactly what you've been looking for. Head to 10-Minute Trading Room right now to learn more and trade alongside us inside the 10-Minute Trading Room. Be sure to like, subscribe, and watch all of our past episodes. Good afternoon, traders. I hope you're having a fantastic Tuesday. Today is going to be kind of quick today. Not a whole lot to do. So without any extra delay, let's jump into our market analysis. Okay, welcome to the 10-Minute Trading Room. This is how to trade in only 10 minutes a day and exactly how to take the guesswork out of trading. Now, on a day like today, what we need to see is our outlier data showing us the way. So first, we're going to start with the existing positions that we have on, which is just a short in J&J. Take a look. Is it hitting our 10 EMA or half ATR from entry, or does it have a short exit? So let's take a look at that quickly. So here is the outlier data. And as you can see, this has got our sell signal yesterday. We're looking for this to move from the green area into the pink area. Once it gets to about this shade of pink, we'll be looking to take it off. But in the meantime, the outlier data shows that it can stay on. Next, the actual trade that we put on yesterday is doing actually really well. We got in at 159.63. It's currently down at 158. Was looking to roll this. As you know, what we like to do is once it reaches 1 ATR, start rolling the options. That gives us more liquidity up front, lets us book a percentage of profits, and keeps the trade on at the same time. And we're not at that point yet. And when I was looking at this earlier, these are $5 wide spreads. Because they're $5 wide spreads, the next one that we'd have to go to is not deep enough in the money and still has a lot of extrinsic value associated with it. So it's just not there yet. We may get new spreads, or I'm sorry, new strikes come through in the next couple of days. And if we do, we'll be sure to go for 1.5 or 2.5 or $1, whatever the case is. But this is looking good. Our planned exit point right now, if things went the other direction, is 160.57. As you can see, it's nowhere close to there, so this stays on. So let's review real quick. The 10 EMA or the half ATR is what we're looking for. The 10 EMA is still up here. The half ATR is 167.50 or 160.57, so nothing to take off there. So that's it. That's it for today. I went and I pulled the outlier data for the bearish setups for the day. I'll let that come through for you, because that would be the next step here. The outlier data, and only trading in the direction of the SPY signal, and the SPY signal is still on the sell signal, so we'd only be looking to go short. And there were a handful that set up here on that list. I ran them through the outlier scanner. What that does is it checks to make sure that the relative strength is looking appropriate, that it has enough trading volume, and that it's moving in the direction of the trend. 3 of these came through. These 2 did not have enough liquidity to trade. This one did, Unilever. I'll go back to that real quick. But that had a negative backtest going short. And because it had a negative backtest going short, not looking to put it on. Just show you real quick. Let that run. See a negative 19%. So no trade to put on today. So that's legitimately it. We are keeping our risk in check. We're going in the direction of the sell signal or the buy signal for the market, in the direction of the market here, and keeping the trade on and taking it off only when it hits our planned exit point. So easy breezy. Let's move into our final thoughts. So this is from Steve Burns. Steve is one of my friends. One of the people that I learned so much from. And what I really liked about this tweet here is the simplicity of it. Trading is a game of probabilities, right? Because we put on a trade, we actually don't know if it's going to win or lose. We have our best guesses, we have our best laid ideas, but in reality, we don't know if it's going to win or lose because it's a game of probabilities, not certainties. But the way that makes it a lot easier is by following the trend, right? And the easy way you can follow the trend is with the 10-period moving average, right? If it's on if it's below the 10-period moving average, going short. If it's above the 10-period moving average, going long. I mean, you can see right here a couple of great examples. Manage your risk. You manage your risk a few ways. Number one is position sizing, right? You manage your position sizing, you manage your risk. And knowing where you're going to get out, right? That's one of the things that separates the best from the rest, is just taking the loss and moving on. You're not going to win every trade, right? But in order to make that work, you have to follow your emotions. You have to control your emotions, I should say. Because if you're following the trend, if you've got the position size correct, and you're able to control your emotions enough to actually put on the trade and take it off in the way that you already said you would, that's the way you get yourself set up for success. Because unfortunately, trading is not a game of certainties, it's a game of probabilities. And these are the things that you're going to need to make this just a little bit easier. And there's no possible way that you're going to win in this game without these things here. So, hope that helps. Thank you so much for coming to today's 10-minute trading room. As you saw, a super easy day today, just a few minutes. Have a fantastic afternoon, and I'll see you right back here tomorrow. Talk soon. Hey, don't forget, head to 10minutetradingroom.com to learn how to effortlessly take the guesswork out of trading in only 10 minutes a day and start trading right beside us in the